Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca on the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on this Thursday evening, about 9:30, almost quarter of 10. We've got one more unsettled day coming up on Friday. It's mostly a chilly rain. There'll be a little wet snow in our northern suburbs for a time, but by no means are we expecting a snowstorm. And we'll get to that in just a second. Temperatures now, as of the 9 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock hour, range from 35 in Burrillville to 38 Providence and low 40s along the South Shore. New Bedford's at 40. So showers and fog and some rain during the overnight hours and kind of a wintry mix for your Friday. It's mostly rain, a little wet snow in our northern suburbs, and very minor coatings are possible in northwest Rhode Island. And I'll show you that specifically in just a second. How does this sound? Sunshine this weekend. Finally, we're going to get some bright weather both Saturday and Sunday. Right now, it's generally cloudy. We've had a few light showers, a little bit of mist and drizzle passing through. But notice out across eastern Pennsylvania, you got a little area of moisture developing. This is headed our way overnight and into tomorrow morning. The commute looks rainy, not snowy. And here's the wider view. There's a weather disturbance that's spinning right there across the Great Lakes. And this will swing down. This is like energy within the jet stream. And what it will do is it will produce just a weak area of low pressure, very weak storm system right here south of New England. It'll throw back mostly some chilly rain and a little wet snow before it actually pulls away and it dries out on Friday night. As far as snowfall, well, there's little to none. You can see the far northwest corner of the state right up in here, Foster, Gloucester, Burrillville, Pasco. Maybe get little coatings here, and I'll show you that in just a second. But it's generally a 1 to 3 inch snowfall in central Mass. Really, all of Massachusetts east of Boston does not include, of course, southeastern Mass. And this is where we have actually a winter weather advisory for the areas in purple on either side of the Mass Pike in the Worcester Hills. Closer to home again, it's mainly rain, but with that said, it is the northwest corner of the state. Now, get yourself oriented. Providence Metro's here. 295. This is Route 44, Route 6. So in the high elevations, perhaps a coating to an inch of slush. And this is not going to stick on the pavement. The roads are 2 miles, so the roads will just be wet. But any kind of a coating up in this area would generally be on like grassy surfaces, car tops, patio decks, with the roads remaining just wet. And that would essentially be during Friday afternoon, early Friday evening. So, grab an umbrella for Friday morning. Chilly, but not terribly cold, and above freezing too, starting off in the upper 30s. And then it's rain for most of us on Friday afternoon. The exception in the northern part of the state, there'll be several hours worth of wet snow, but not much, upper 30s to around 40. It does dry out later Friday evening, Friday night. And finally, well-deserved sunshine, and seas will be cool over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. Of course, check back with us. Our 10 o'clock newscast starts pretty soon. Our 11 o'clock newscast. And, of course, meteorologist Michelle Muscatello is in very early on your Friday morning with 12 news starting at 4:30 a.m.